Did your boss send you home for being late? Congratulations, you just got a paid day off. Ever arrived a few minutes late and your boss said, "You're not coming in, go home and I'll mark you absent"? This is one of the most common tactics to punish workers, but it is completely against the law. According to the federal labor law, the employer does not have the authority to impose sanctions that consist of suspension from work without pay, unless it is stipulated in legally registered internal workplace rules, and for serious reasons. If you show up at the workplace and are available to the company, but your boss prevents you from entering as a punishment, he is committing an offense. Legally, you fulfilled your obligation by showing up, and that day must be paid in full. Let's do the math. If you earn 500 pesos a day and they send you back home, they would be stealing those 500 pesos from you, plus your proportional weekly rest day pay. Don't let them use fear to take away your salary. Have you ever been punished by being sent back home? Did they dock your pay for being late? Are they stealing from you? Let me explain why. Many people believe that if you're a few minutes late, the company has the right to take away your pay for the whole day. But this is an illegal practice, and here's why. According to the federal labor law, in Article 110, salary deductions are strictly prohibited, except in very specific cases. Your employer cannot impose financial penalties for being late. The only thing they can legally do is not pay you for the proportional time you didn't work. Let's take an example. If your daily wage is 500 pesos, for an 8-hour shift, each minute of your work is worth approximately 1 peso and 4 cents. If you arrive 15 minutes late, the legal deduction should only be 15 pesos and 60 cents, not the full 500 pesos for the day. If you see excessive deductions for tardiness on your payroll, remember that you can go to Profidet for free advice and protect your money. Have you ever had a full day's pay deducted for being late? If you work overtime, they have to pay you double. If you stayed longer than usual this week out of loyalty to your company, be careful, because that time has special value, and the law requires your boss to pay you for it. Many people think that staying late is an obligation to make a good impression, but according to the federal labor law, your workday has limits. Any extra time after your regular hours must be compensated with additional pay. According to Articles 66 and 67, the first 9 overtime hours per week are paid at double, but be careful. If you work more than 9, starting from the 10th hour, your employer is required to pay you triple. For example, if your regular hour is worth 100 pesos, for each of your first 9 overtime hours, you should be paid 200 pesos. But if you go over and work a 10th hour, that hour alone is already worth 300 pesos. This applies to all formally employed workers in Mexico. And if you don't see this reflected in your pay stub, remember that you can go to Profidet to receive free advice and claim what is yours. Are you paid for overtime, or do you work extra hours for free? If you work on Sunday, they have to pay you triple. If your boss called you to cover a shift on your day off, it's not a favor you're doing for the company. It's a workday that has a special value, and the law protects you so you receive fair pay. Many workers believe that working on a day off is paid like a normal day. But according to the federal labor law, we all have the right to at least 1 day of rest per week with full pay. According to Article 73, workers are not required to work on their days off. But if you do, your employer must pay you, in addition to the salary you are already entitled to for that day off, an additional double wage for the work performed. In summary, you receive triple pay. Let's do the math. If your daily salary is 500 pesos and you work on your day off, you should be paid your regular 500 pesos plus an additional 1,000 pesos for the extra work. In total, you should receive 1,500 pesos on your paycheck for that day. This applies to Sunday or any day that is marked as your official day off. If they don't pay you this way, you can go to Profidet to get free legal advice. If you go on vacation, your boss must pay you extra for your expenses. Many workers believe that when they go on vacation, they should only receive their regular salary. But the truth is that in Mexico, you are entitled to additional money called a vacation premium. This is not a gift or a bonus for good performance. It's an obligation established in Article 80 of the federal labor law. The goal is for you to have extra income so you can truly enjoy your time off. The law states that you must be paid at least an additional 25% on top of your regular salary during your vacation period. That means for each day you take off, you get your full salary plus an extra quarter. Let's do the math. If you are entitled to 12 days of vacation and you earn 500 pesos per day, your regular salary for those days is 6,000 pesos. But by law, they must give you an additional 1,500 pesos as a vacation premium. In total, you get 7,500 pesos for your travel expenses or for whatever you want. This payment should be given to you right when you start your vacation. And if they don't give it to you, you can go to Profidet to claim what is rightfully yours. Do you actually receive your vacation premium, or does your boss forget?